Hello, everyone. Good morning. Life is a question that we're all trying to answer. For some, it's a question we try to ignore, brushing it aside with the hope that it will answer itself. For others, it's a question that defines the direction we take. But what is the true purpose of life? And is there even one singular answer? At the heart of our journey through life lies one of the most profound and deeply personal questions. What is the true purpose of life? This question resonates deeply within each of us, regardless of age, background, or life experience. It is a question that we often grapple with in moments of introspection, in the quiet spaces between the noise of daily life, and in the times when we feel lost or uncertain. But the challenge lies not in finding a singular, definitive answer to this question, but in exploring and discovering the meaning of our own existence. Life's purpose is not something that can be neatly packaged or universally defined. It's not a simple statement or a quick fix. It is not a destination we are meant to reach, but a dynamic, evolving journey we are meant to experience. And perhaps that is where much of the confusion arises. The idea that purpose should be a fixed endpoint that we can recognize once we arrive. The truth, however, is that purpose is not static. It is fluid, ever-changing, and shaped by the experiences we have, the relationships we form, and the contributions we make. The idea of purpose is deeply personal, as unique to each person as their fingerprint. What gives one person purpose may not resonate with another. That's the beauty of it. Purpose is something that is individually crafted and discovered. Each person's journey toward purpose is defined by their experiences and the impact they leave behind. We find purpose not through solitary pursuit, but by the connections we make, the lives we touch, and the love and understanding we share. It is often through the relationships we build with others that we start to see our own purpose unfold. Whether it is through family, friendships, or work, these connections give us meaning and direction. The conversations, the shared moments, and even the struggles all contribute to our sense of purpose. It is through these relationships that we find support, encouragement, and the realization that our existence is part of a larger, interconnected web. Moreover, purpose emerges when we embrace life as a journey rather than a final destination. Every step, no matter how small, contributes to our growth and learning. It is in the moments of challenge, of failure, of uncertainty, that we often find our true selves and discover new directions for our lives. These moments, though difficult, become integral parts of our story. They push us forward and shape us into the people we are meant to become. Ultimately, true purpose comes when we understand that life is not about reaching a certain place, but about the continuous opportunities to contribute, connect, and grow. Every day holds the potential for us to deepen our sense of purpose by being present, by learning, and by offering ourselves to others. Purpose isn't something that can be found in a final destination. It is something that we build step by step as we navigate the winding paths of our lives. Life's true purpose is often found not in the material accomplishments we achieve or the goals we meet, but in the relationships we nurture and the connections we create with others. Human beings are inherently social creatures, and at our core, we are meant to engage, relate, and bond with one another. We were not placed in this world to walk alone. Instead, we are meant to find meaning in the connections we forge. These bonds, whether with family, friends, colleagues, or even strangers, become the very fabric of our lives, providing depth, richness, and purpose. The beauty of connection lies in its transformative power. Each interaction we have, no matter how small or fleeting, holds the potential to change us. A kind word, a shared laugh, or a moment of understanding can deepen our understanding of ourselves and the world around us. These connections offer us opportunities to reflect on who we are, to see ourselves through the eyes of others, and to grow. It is often in our most intimate relationships that we find our true selves, those moments when we open up and share our vulnerabilities. These are the times when we realize that we are not defined by our successes or failures, but by the connections we build along the way. Life's meaning is rarely found in isolation. While we can achieve personal success and find satisfaction in our own accomplishments, these alone do not bring lasting fulfillment. It is in the act of engaging with others, in sharing our struggles and victories, that we find deeper meaning. Whether it's the support of a loved one in times of hardship or the shared joy of a success with a friend, it is in these moments that we experience a sense of purpose that transcends the self. When we open ourselves up to others, When we are willing to listen and understand, we discover more about who we are and why we are here. Moreover, the connections we form with others are not only a reflection of who we are, but they are also a measure of the life we've lived. Life is not about what we accumulate or the titles we hold. True fulfillment is found in the impact we make on those around us. The love we give, the support we offer, and the way we lift others up. A life well lived is one that has touched others, one that has made a positive difference, no matter how small. In the end, it is the bonds we create, the ways we show up for others, and the love we give that define the purpose of our lives. The essence of life's purpose lies not in seeking greatness for ourselves, but in using the connections we form to create a lasting impact on the lives of others. It is through these relationships, these interactions, that we are reminded of our shared humanity and the deeper meaning we each carry. The connections we build are not just an aspect of life, they are life itself. Purpose often reveals itself in the most unexpected ways, and one of the most powerful sources of purpose is service. It's not always the grand, sweeping gestures of altruism that provide the deepest meaning, but the small, everyday acts of kindness and generosity that make the most profound impact. Service is not just about monumental sacrifices or large-scale acts of charity. It is in the simple, everyday moments of helping others that we truly discover the purpose of our lives. Each time we extend ourselves to lift someone else up, whether through offering a helping hand, a kind word, or our time and attention, we find a deeper sense of meaning in our own existence. At its core, service is about putting others first. It's about stepping outside of our own needs, desires, and concerns to focus on the well-being of those around us. And yet, in doing so, we often find that we receive just as much as we give. When we help others, we open ourselves to a world of connection, empathy, and shared experience. Service builds bridges between people, creating a sense of unity and understanding that transcends our individual struggles. The act of giving, whether it's a simple gesture of kindness or the offer of support in a difficult moment, enriches our own lives as much as it enriches the lives of those we help. It's important to remember that service does not have to be grand or life-changing to have value. Small acts of service can be just as powerful, if not more so, than the larger ones. A kind word to a colleague who is struggling, a moment of patience with someone in need, or simply sharing your knowledge and experiences with others. All of these small actions make a difference. They create a ripple effect that extends far beyond the immediate moment. By giving to others, we are reminded that we are not isolated individuals, but part of a larger whole, a community of people who depend on one another. In this interconnectedness, we find our true purpose. When we focus on helping others, we begin to see that the pursuit of purpose is not a solitary endeavor. We do not find purpose by seeking it for ourselves alone. We find it when we look beyond ourselves and serve others along the way. The more we give, the more we enrich our own lives. Purpose is woven into the fabric of service, and with every act of kindness, we move closer to understanding the true meaning of our existence. The more we serve, the more we are fulfilled, because in lifting others, we lift ourselves. Through service, we find that our purpose is not just to achieve or accumulate, but to give, to share, and to contribute to the well-being of others. In doing so, we find a sense of belonging, of significance, and of deep, lasting fulfillment. In the search for purpose, the most important journey we take is the one that leads us back to ourselves. The key to unlocking true fulfillment lies in authenticity. Too often, we seek validation or direction from external sources. Society, family, peers, or even cultural expectations. We look outward for answers, hoping to find a predefined path that will lead us to happiness and meaning. But the truth is that there is no universal blueprint for a fulfilling life. What gives one person purpose may not resonate with another, because fulfillment isn't one size fits all. It's a deeply personal experience that comes from understanding who we are and embracing the unique qualities that make us who we are. Living authentically means acknowledging and accepting ourselves as we are without the need to conform to others' ideals or expectations. It's about finding the courage to pursue what truly lights us up, what excites our spirit, challenges our limits, and fuels our passion. We all have distinct gifts, talents, and desires, and when we choose to honor them, we align ourselves with our true purpose. Authenticity allows us to break free from the pressure to meet arbitrary standards or to wear masks that don't reflect who we really are. When we live in alignment with our true selves, we unlock a power that is far greater than anything external validation can provide. This power of authenticity is transformative, not only for ourselves, but also for the world around us. When we show up as our true selves, we create space for others to do the same. We set an example that it's okay to be imperfect, to be vulnerable, and to embrace one's unique. Authenticity breeds connection, because when we are genuine, we invite others to be real with us in return. It fosters deeper relationships built on trust and understanding, rather than the facade of perfection or conformity. The more we embrace our own authenticity, the more we encourage others to do the same, creating a ripple effect that can change the way we interact with each other. Furthermore, the pursuit of purpose through authenticity empowers us to create meaningful change. When we are aligned with our true values, we find the clarity and drive to make a difference in the world. Whether through our work, our relationships, or our passions, we become more effective and more impactful because we are operating from a place of genuine connection to what matters most. Purpose in this sense is not something to be found externally, but something that emerges when we live according to our deepest values and passions. The courage to live authentically is what allows us to step into our power, to effect change, and to live a life that is not dictated by external expectations, but by the true desires of our hearts. In conclusion, the true purpose of life is not a fixed destination or a simple answer to be found. It is a journey we each embark on in our own unique way. It is shaped by our experiences, the connections we form, the service we give, and the authenticity we embrace. Life's purpose is not about accumulation or achieving societal expectations. It is about how we contribute, how we love, how we connect with others, and how we stay true to ourselves. The search for meaning is not about seeking something outside of us. It is about exploring who we are and how we can make a positive impact in the world around us. Purpose is not a singular concept to be discovered, but a continuous path that unfolds through our actions, relationships, and growth. When we choose to live authentically, connect deeply, and serve with an open heart, we unlock the power to create a life of meaning, fulfillment, and lasting impact. Ultimately, the purpose of life is not something to be found, but something we create with every choice we make, every person we touch, and every step we take on this journey. The true purpose of life, then, isn't a destination, it's a journey. It's a commitment to living with meaning, to finding joy in the little things, and to leaving behind a legacy of love, service, and authenticity. Life's purpose is something we each define for ourselves, and we do so every day. Thank you.